Hello everyone. In today's video I'll be talking about the Type 71. This is the Japanese Tier 10 heavy tank, and I've been playing it recently and I've just realized I've been missing by a lot. This tank is completely overpowered. I mean, literally it has too much armor. The mobility is not even that bad for its armor. The gun is okay, but the penetration, why does it have so much penetration? Look at this. 362 millimeters of premium pen with AP. That's too good. And not only that, it has 9 degrees of gun oppression because of this consumable. But if you want to, you can just use mobility and get more mobile. And like this tank is too OP, and I just realized because I've just started playing it like 2 days ago, and I've gotten 77% win rate with 3353 average damage in 96 games. What the heck? This tank is too overpowered. Why is it so overpowered? Yeah. So today I'll be showing you 5 games on the Type 71. Now I might be cherry picking, but literally the average game on my Type 71 is literally bounces and bounces. Look at this, maybe this is a bad game, but what about this game? 6 bounces? Look at this. All of these are wins and played today. Why is it so good? It doesn't make sense. So yeah, I'll be showing you 5 replays that I played yesterday, not today, but yesterday. So yeah, let's get right into it. So favorites, we're starting off strong with a very good game, which this game is going to show you guys how OP this tank is. This game is going to be like only bounces. Well, not really, but I literally got rushed and I'm gonna get so many bounces. So yeah, we are on Mayan Ruins, which is one of my least favorite maps. But when I'm in a heavy like this one, it's actually the best because it literally has so much armor. You can just get away with whatever you do. So yeah. So they have for heavies, they have a mouse, 60 dB, E75 and an ST1. The Tier 9s don't really scare me. Mouse, not really, but the 60 dB does have very high alpha, so we have to be very careful about that. So yeah, we're gonna play very aggressive because this thing has too much armor. Why not? So yeah, now we're gonna spot the 60 dB. It's gonna try to shoot me, but we see the grill, which bounces me. What a surprise, right? Now our object 260, I don't know what he's doing. So yeah, we have the mouse over here, trying to shoot him, but I just shoot the 60p instead, which is easier to shoot. And then you have to poke, not much. So, our object dies, but we're still fine. Now, E75 pens me, but that's alright. Now here it starts. They're gonna start to play very aggressive. We have the 60p, right? Boom, bounce, okay, pretty balanced. You know, we have the mouse over here, 3000 health, there you go. Let's see. We have the 60p, shoot him, wiggle, bangle, and wiggle him, and he bounces me with pretty fast. What a surprise. We have the mouse over here, we're shooting him with cheek, 400, already up to 2500 damage. This is pretty decent. Now he bounces me again. Oh wow, that's bounce, right? Now I unfortunately track him instead, but that's alright. Now obviously the 60p pens me, which is logical because he's on my side. And we shoot him in his cheek because this thing has too much penetration. Who would have wondered? He bounces me. We have the 60p. Who bounces me again? We have bounced twice from the mouse and the 60p. Now we are already up to 3300 damage dealt. If he shoots at me, I gun block him, and I'm literally very stuck because the mouse weighs 188 tons, so I cannot move. I try to move, but I just get stuck. So he bounces me again with premium shells, which is cool, right? By the way, the Capola of this thing is very troll, because literally gets so many bounces. Now the E75 obviously bans me, which is logical. And also max movement for 575, which is very, unlucky. But that's alright, we have the mouse blocking the E75, which is good. He ages me instead, only does 9 damage. And now E75 tries to shoot me again, and now I'm stuck, because the mouse died in front of me, so I couldn't move. But I can still shoot him, because this tank, it's decently big. So yeah. E75 tries to shoot me on my Capola, look at this! He bounces me from my Capola. Isn't that cool? And I'm also hoping to get another shell out to reach 6000 damage, which we actually do. Let's see if he tries to poke. There you go. Boom. And now 6005 damage dealt, with 4850 damage blocked. Isn't that cool, guys? Isn't this tank cool? I was stuck here, and I still managed to bounce like 5000 damage. Why is this tank so freaking armored? I don't know. I got 8 shots which I blocked, and 5000 damage blocked. How is this fair? So first game, very nice, why not? False Creek on the Type 71. Now this game is obviously not going to be as crazy as the last game, but it's still a decent showcase of how it can literally beat any single other heavy. Except for the overpowered ones, obviously. But if in a skilled player, with a skilled player, this tank is literally one of the best. So, we're on False Creek. We got the bad spawn. They got an Object 260, ES75, and TL7, which doesn't scare me at all. So, we're gonna make our way over here because this thing has hold on capabilities. We spot the Jack Panther and the Object 260. I tried to shoot the Jack Panther, but I just don't have enough gun depression. So I just, decide to poke again to spot more. The Object 260 gets spotted again, and now we spot the Object 268 on my side, which is okay. Now we have the Object 260 over here. I'm gonna panic. Boom, he bounces me, obviously. We activate Adrenaline. He's obviously gonna pan me because I'm, in the upper side. I mean, like, I'm higher on the ground, so it's easier for him to pen my low spot because it's bigger. So he pens me again, but I just don't really care. We have the Object 260. He tries to shoot me, but misses. I try to angle, which I bounce him. I mean, he bounces me. We pen him again. High rolls, 523, nice. We try to angle again, bounces again, and this guy is very dead. I try to angle a little bit, just to get more bounces, but he pens me on my angle, or edge, I don't know where he penned me. But we kill him, and now we have all these things. Now, we have the 75, TL7, which don't really scare me at all. TL7 rushes me, even though he has more health than me. Object 268 is also trying to go for me. He misses. TL7 obviously bounces me. Shoot him again, track him so that he cannot move forward. And we've just won this game. I can now, because this thing has 9 degrees of gun depression, I can just stay over here, not get bent by anyone. Object 268 is trying to do something to me, but he just kills me, which is cool. And now we're just gonna go because we are 5-1. We still have 1300 health left, which is a crazy part. Now that was a lucky shot, not gonna lie. That was a lucky shot, but hey, it's better for me, right? Yeah, we have the DL7, we kill him, and now we have the E75, who is still almost full health because he just got shot by the Jack Panther with HE. also an ace, so that I can deal more damage. We ban him, and we are up to 5,000 damage now. Which is cool, you know. Very cool. 5,000 damage, 2 kills, and we hold the entire flank. Well, not really. But we killed an object 260 all by myself. A TL7 and an object 268. Which is cool, you know. 5 bounces. 4 of them were from the object 260 and the other was from TL7. So yeah, we ended up dealing 5,000 damage this game. And now we have our next game on New Bay, a city map, which is also, I mean, this tank doesn't really care what map it gets. It literally doesn't care. To get a city map, it doesn't care. It gets a valley map, like it has a lot of terrain to work, doesn't care. Because this thing is literally overpowered. And it literally does not care what map it gets. So yeah, we got the bat spawn on New Bay, which is not good, but it's alright. We can still go bridge and, you know, first destroy the medium site and start to do something. Now this game is also not going to be as crazy as the other games, but it's still a great showcase of the armor, because we got maybe a lot of bounces. We cannot spot anything yet or shoot anyone yet. So I just decided to go because I mean I cannot get punished. We have the object 684, and yeah, this gun, I forgot to mention, this gun is also for some reason very derpy sometimes, which can be a little bit annoying, but doesn't really matter. I mean, it still has 90s version, which is decent, with obviously refined guns. So we're gonna rise the object 260, no, not the object 260, the object 84. We obviously ban it because that thing has okay armor. The object 84 has troll armor, but you know, it's still easy bannable. I cannot HE him, but that's alright. We can just track him, try to ram him, but he tracks me instead, so I cannot ram him. This is okay. Now I try to rainbow so he cannot ban me. Again, because it's obviously an object 84. Now E100 hopefully kills him. I don't know what he did over there. The Kampfpanzer AGM, because yeah, why not? And now we have the Jack Panther on our side, which, you know, this tank is obviously very slow, as I mentioned, but it's still fine. We can still work this. I didn't really care if I got shot. You know, the object, I mean not the object, the Jack Panther can still shoot me, but that's alright. We shoot him, nice, we kill him, and now the only thing left, it's a platoon of E100s, FP405s, and a Kampfpanzer 07, a tier 9, strong tier 9 tank, not gonna lie, that thing is very, very good. Shoot that guy, but the object just didn't even shoot him, which is not good. Now I'm still full health, which means I can easily handle these people. I bounced from the E100, which is also very important. Trying to shoot the E100. Nice, we're tracking him in the process so that he cannot move up, and now we're somehow losing by 1 tank. He hatches me. That's very unlucky. He hatches me, which I didn't expect him to, but it's alright. The E100 are obviously going to rush me, and I'm going to try to ban him, but it just doesn't ban and doesn't deal damage, which is not good. Now I'm very stuck. It's a 2v1 situation for me. I get banned by the other 100 and I get HG from 300, which is not good. I load premium, ban that guy. SC-122 kills the Kampfpanzer, which is very important too. We obviously have enough band to cut through the E100 turret. I just got a bounce from the other E100 and I got HE'd. We find again. Now it's Sorry guys, apparently it stopped recording. Let me go forward to show you guys a little bit more of the game. So as you guys can see, I just bounced from the E100, which is very good. Now we have the E100 over here, who I'm gonna try to angle, and he, oh, it's taking a while, but you know, he bends me. Now I'm gonna get hit by the 100, and I died. But I ended up doing 5,000 damage in that single game. And we won. Yeah. Because, thanks to me, I dealt like a ton of damage to those E100s. And we ended up winning. 6 bounces, 4,000 damage blocked. Like, how is that fair? Well, that was our third game. How about our fourth game on Alpenstadt? I don't really remember this game. Oh, I remember now. You know, this game was a normal game, but you know, with a little bit of twist, it has bounces. What a surprise. Well, let's go forward a little bit because it doesn't, you know. Oh my god, you know. Okay. Now we have 3 heavies, they only have 2, so I expect to be able to, you know, push very aggressively. And you know, we spot the FP, which I obviously want him out of the game. So yeah, he gets spotted. Easy shot, right? As I said, the gun is too inaccurate. So yeah, I ended up missing. We have the BK90 over here. Try to ban him. Again, it just keeps missing the easy shots. Well, definitely that was a very hard shot, but you know, that doesn't still take the fact that it's still very inaccurate. The gun misses easy shots. Like last game on the last shot on the FB. So yeah, you have the FB. Now that is a very easy shot, which actually do pan, which is very important because that thing is very green, taking 1000 damage out fast. So yeah, now he's out of the game. Now we're probably going to win by base cap, but luckily the IS-8 hits my FB. So now we can actually you know, do more damage instead of just winning by base cap. Yeah, very important. We have the IS-8, we ban him once, and now we have the M46 pattern and the E50M on the back. Both of them bounce me. IS-8 doesn't bounce me because, you know, he's closer to me, so it's easier for him to ban me. I angle towards the E50M. He bounces me again. Nice. And now I try to wiggle because it's very hard to ban this tank, and look at that, very easy bounce. Now we have the E50M. He's obviously gonna ban me because I'm not looking at me anymore, which is, you know, reasonable. We're gonna shoot the VK90. He tracks me, but that's alright. We can just go. Then the VK90 again. Hopefully going to get another shot into him so we can break 3000 damage. We have the FP over there. Which is alright. We kill him. Now we are up to 3100 damage. Already bounced 3000 damage from the enemy team. We load AT. You know, we're gonna shoot him. Not running ball, 500 damage. We have the 50M. Hopefully we can get another shell, but no. He ends up dying, but we ended up blocking 3450 damage from the enemy team. Just like that. No, there's no like challenge involved. It's not even hard. Look at this. 3450 damage blocked. And now our last game again on Mayan Ruins. Mayan Ruins, hopefully we get a good spawn. Well, in my opinion, this is a better spawn because you have that little side in which you can side scrape, which is very cool. You know, both teams have 3 mediums, and both teams have 3 heavies, and both teams have 1 tank destroyer, which are tier 9s. So this was actually a very balanced out game, you know. They have 3 tier 10 heavies, we also have 3 tier 10 heavies. Both teams have 1 tier 10 medium or light, and 2 tier 9s, and 1 tier 9 tank destroyer. So very balanced, which is, you don't see very often on this game. So yeah, we're gonna make our way. Right now, bounces me, and we snap the shot. Now the VK90 stuns me, but that's alright. We are still fine. We got into the good position, and now we can just poke. VK90 just pokes, and he bounces me. I just want to guys let you know that the VK90 has the most pen on a tier 10 heavy, with 290 something millimeters of penetration on the VK90. And yeah, he bounces me a lot. So yeah, we already blocked 1300 damage. VK90 bounces me again. Obviously he snapped that shot, but you know, that still doesn't take the fact that he bounces me twice in a row. You know, another guy bends me again. 100 looking at me, and he's obviously gonna ban me. He's using premium, and I'm right in the open, sitting right in the open. I just bounced twice from the waffle on the back and the VK9. Cool. We already blocked 3000, almost 3000. And look at that pen. The 100 turret, literally all grey. So yeah. Now we can push because he just shot, and we already won. Look at that. Literally, he's angling his turret. We can still ban him, which is very overpowered. He bounces me again with premium shells. Premium shells. Now he's gonna tunnel me, and that's right. He tries to angle, but I can just load premium, and look, it literally batter. It's literally batter. No problem whatsoever. We got the waffle over there in the back. He's, you know, playing something, doing something. He's not running while we ban him for 500, and now he's dead. We already blocked 3300 damage this game, and dealt 3800. Yeah, that's the tank. Now we're gonna go to the medium side, because we obviously want to deal more damage. You know, 3800 is not enough, because I want to reach 4000 damage. I always want to reach 4000, but it's not always. It's not always guaranteed. We have the Centurion 7-1 over here. We're obviously gonna ban him, hopefully. There you go. And yeah, we've already done decent this game. 1 kill, 4300 damage dealt, and 3300 damage blocked. And just like that, we have showcased you. I have showcased you 5 games, all of them very good games to showcase the Type 71 armor or the capabilities of this tank. There you go. And again, look at this stats. Where is it? 76% win rate, 3300 average damage. Not only that, and this tank, because this tank is so overpowered, I only got 4 aces out of 96 games, which is, you know, okay. It's only like 1 out of 24 games. But I mean, compared to the Conqueror, which literally it's super easy to ace, 43 aces, you know, it's pretty easy. So yeah, where's the Type 71? Here. And you know, this is the tank, very balanced, you know. So that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Type 71, very good tank. Grinded, very good for beginners. You obviously need to know a little bit of skill, but you know, that's fine. So hope you guys enjoyed, and bye.